Oh, he just wet himself. He is stinky. He's been skiing all day. He's sweaty. He might have wet himself a little, but it doesn't matter. Blossom is just so happy to see him. So we are on episode 35 of Crybaby Whims. Blossom is sitting outside enjoying herself a little bit of food. Even though it's quite cold and rainy, she always sits out here. She doesn't like to sit inside at her little dining table. So one thing that we are hoping is that she can get a promotion. She is just about to get to level 5 of the gardening career. And at level 5, she does have the opportunity to choose which branch she wants to pursue. And for her, it probably makes sense to do the flower making path, but of course we don't have to. There's also sort of like a more biology style path where you have to have the logic skill. And I realized that's why I got this telescope, because I've never played the flower making sort of path on the gardener, but I have done the biology path. I didn't realize that that's only for one branch. It's not for both. So I'm pretty sure that we don't actually need that. It's still a cool item to have, I think. The other thing is I did get some stuff for her to do laundry, but one of the problems is that her laundry line is outside, so it's always wet. And I tried to build a sort of like little bit of a pagoda style thingy to cover her garden as well as her laundry, but it's not really working out for the laundry. So her laundry is still out in the elements. So I'm not too sure what to do. Like, I guess I could extend the little roof. I actually don't like this bit. I feel like it probably obstructs her view there. It's not very pretty. So I don't know if we'll keep it. I basically failed. So her laundry is very consistently wet, and I was looking at maybe getting her a dryer, but I just don't know where we would put it. Like, there's just not really space in her house, and there's not too much that we can give up in terms of space. Like, maybe we could give up one of her counters and put a dryer in her kitchen. But it actually also would make more sense to have a washer in her house and to keep the laundry line. So anyways, I'm not too sure. We need a solution for laundry, basically. I did also add a little fireplace in because I think I had mentioned last time that I wanted one. But anyways, I did take a look at the calendar and it is winter. That does mean that we're in the sort of last few days of winter, and we're also at the big winter holiday. And one thing that we talked about doing was going on a winter holiday with Peter. And I guess that we should probably think about leaving either today or tomorrow because we don't have that much winter left. And I do think it is kind of nice that they would spend the holidays together. So that means though that Blossom won't be seeing her family, but I think that is okay. I want us to hop very quickly and take a little look at where we would go with Peter. So I think what we should consider is maybe potentially going here because they could rent a cabin and they could go skiing and then they could explore the rest of the world, go get coffee, they could go hiking and do a bunch of stuff, sightseeing like that. But I think it would be really fun for them to actually stay somewhere that has outdoor activities like this, like skiing and stuff. So we're not kind of limited to the normal things that we would be able to do. We actually have some like fun winter outdoor activities that we can do that we aren't able to access in other worlds. So that's what I want, basically. I'm hoping you're all on board, but that's the plan. We're just going to sort of make sure everything on the farm is taken care of and is in a good state. We would probably need a neighbor to come and check on our chickens while we're gone. I think we should maybe let's relax. Let's take a bath with some nice soaks. We'll just have a nice relaxing evening to ourselves, and we're probably going to be getting excited to meet Peter because we won't have seen him for a few months now. Of course, it's only been like 2 episodes for us, but for Blossom, she hasn't seen him since the summer, and it is now sort of Christmas, so it's been a while. I did start listing her flower arrangements on Plopsy, so it does look like we've sold one, so we will go ahead and ship that, and this is a really good way for us to make a little bit of extra money. I have been considering our money situation. I want us to have enough money that we definitely can go on vacations and stuff whenever we feel like it. So to be able to do that, I feel like we need a few additional sources of income. So I think that the flower arranging skill, which we need anyways for a job, making flower arrangements and selling them on Plopsy, that's going to be something that's going to be very helpful for us. And I do know that we can sell them for quite a bit more than if we were just to go to town or something and sell them. And I like that it's passive too because we list it. We don't have to stand at that marketing table and spend time trying to sell the item. We just get a notification when someone wants to buy it, and then we can just go ship it. So it's a little bit more passive, which is nice because then we can spend more time with Blossom exploring the town and going on holidays and doing things like that, which I think is nice for her. We're going to quickly go through our garden and get it sorted and check on our chickens, but I think we're going to leave late morning to head to our winter vacation spot. Let's come out here and harvest everything that we have, and maybe we can make a flower arrangement for Peter as a gift. So this will just be a nice gift that we can give him when we see him. I don't know if he likes flowers, but I think he will appreciate that, like, it's something Blossom handmade for him. I feel like he would appreciate something like that. Even if like flowers are not necessarily his thing. I think it's almost time for us to meet Peter. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started and head out on this vacation. This is one thing. All of the places are like really big, $7.79, and they're very expensive, $6.20, $6.98. This one's actually the least expensive, but it's really nice, I think, for what they want. But let's go ahead and book it. I'm going to book it for 4 days, but we're not going to stay, I don't think, for 4 days. So let's check this place out. It's definitely very nice. So we're definitely splurging. Maybe Peter kind of really wanted us to go somewhere nice because maybe this is a place that he loves to come vacation. He's very excited to show it to Blossom. So let's take a look at our vacation home. Oh, it's really nice actually. So we've got this like little outdoor area here with a fireplace. You walk through here. And then, yeah, you've got this little cozy seating area, and then you would go in here, and this would be the main living room. They do have stuff for toddlers if you want. This is the dining space, and then there's a kitchen here. There's a bedroom. Oh, this is definitely a nice bedroom. Let's go back here, and there's stairs as well. So we can go upstairs and see what is up here. So we've got a kids and toddler bed up here. We have another double room. So we definitely could have come here with another couple if we wanted to. And then there's a shower up here. All right, well, that's cool. I think this is nice. It's definitely bigger than what we need. Wait, where did Peter go? Oh my gosh. So Peter, it looks like he's gotten straight to it. He just decided to go ahead and go skiing. So I guess that's what we should do too. I guess Peter's very excited about this holiday. I underestimated how excited he would be. I definitely didn't give her like a ski outfit, I just realized. So she's going to be skiing in like her sweater and bell-bottom pants or snowboarding, which is not good attire, but it's okay. We'll make do. She will be okay. Blossom got a loaner snowboard from the lodge for now, but it's a little janky and doesn't feel that great. Purchased a new snowboard for her in the Bits and Bobbles vending machine for a more comfortable ride. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that you could get a snowboard out of a vending machine, but that's really cool. She's doing pretty good. Like, look, she's not even doing the pendulum. Like, she's full on like carving. She's doing a full S carve on her first ever run. It looks like Peter just got himself a taco or something. I think we're going to use the bathroom, and then maybe we'll try and cook a grand meal. So that is something that we can do with Peter before the day is over, and then we will give him his gift. I want to make sure that we get a couple of these things done before the night is over, or else they'll be sad that they didn't accomplish the goals for the holiday. Where is Peter? Oh yeah, here he comes. Oh, and it's Father Winter. Oh, is he going to give us gifts? Let's call everyone to the meal so we can eat. Oh my gosh, he's vegetarian and I made a meat turkey. Oh, I didn't think of that. Peter is so nice. He probably wouldn't say anything to us. He'd be like, oh, this is great. I haven't had turkey in so long. Okay, well, sorry, Peter, for making you eat meat. Oh, he's not taking any. He's like, it smells good, but I can't eat that. I'm really sad that you're eating meat. I think he's sad that we're eating meat. Oh, we can ask him for advice. I think we're sad because he's sad, though. Let's see if we can do anything to help him feel a little bit better. Oh, we got a sentiment together. That's nice. Feels better from friendly advice. You can see that they're deeply connected. Sentiment has gone down because they haven't seen each other in a little while. Oh, look, he just blew us a kiss. That's so cute. Everyman personality archetype hint. Peter shows sign of the everyman personality archetype. Everyman Sims just want to belong, feel like a part of something. They lack any distinctive identity and rarely stand out. That's so funny. What are we? Oh, right. We're jester and innocent. Okay. Oh, I don't see the flower arrangement, so I guess we can't give him to him. Maybe we can give him one of our whirly flower frogs. Since he loves the outdoors, I wouldn't be surprised if he loves frogs. So let's give him that as a gift. I'm surprised we can't give him the flowers that we made though. There we go. Maybe this will cheer him up a little. There we go, Peter. I love frogs and this one is super rare and I thought you would like it too because of course we love the outdoors together. Yeah, poor Peter. He didn't end up eating because we made a meat turkey. I totally did not think of that. I feel bad. Sorry, Peter. And now that's going to be our leftovers. We'll remember for the rest of the trip. We'll give him a nice vegetarian breakfast tomorrow. Let's make sure that we do that for him. Maybe presents will cheer him up. So let's open presents with Peter. Peter, what'd you get? What'd you get? I hope he likes it, whatever it is. Oh yeah, he liked it. Nice. Oh, he really needs to pee. Let's do a little bit of romance. Let's do a frenzied kiss because we haven't seen him in a long time. So it would make sense that now that we're alone together and Father Winter has left, things would get a little bit more intense between us. Oh, I forgot. She's a little shorter than him. So the animation is a little bit off. Whoa. Oh my gosh, she's so strong. Look at her spinning him around. That was funny. What does she have to do? No, she wants to go skiing. No, it's too late. I know he needs to pee, but maybe we can do a little bit of woohoo together before we go to bed. And then hopefully he'll pee afterwards. Oh, he just wet himself. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Peter. She's still gonna woohoo with him even though he's all stinky. She's cuddling him even though he's stinky. Look, this is a sign of true love. He is stinky. He's been skiing all day. He's sweaty. He might have wet himself a little, but it doesn't matter. Blossom is just so happy to see him. And she is willing to put up with all of that mess to be able to hold him at night, which is, I think it shows that Blossom has come really far. She might have been a little bit on the fence about romance, but Peter is just a special sim. I think she really knows that he is the sim for her. I need to add him to the family. I'm just doing this temporarily, okay? This is not like a permanent thing, but Peter doesn't realize that he can take a shower and stuff, so I think I need to control him. There, go take a shower. There you go. Blossom is going to make a nice vegetarian breakfast because I forgot Peter's vegetarian, so he couldn't eat the dinner. I'm so sorry about last night, but I hope that these eggs make up for it. We can talk about cooking and be like, so what other things do you like to eat? I'm not used to cooking for vegetarians, but if you tell me some of your preferences, I can definitely make sure to whip them up. So like the skiing will still be here for us, but there's other things that we can do in this world like hiking and stuff. So why don't we try that? Let's travel and let's visit one of the other lots. There's an Izakaya here, which might be a good place to go. There's a restaurant here and there's a cafe. Or there's also this ice festival. Let's go to this ice festival place. This looks like a fun place to kind of go and hang out. So here we're at the ice festival. It looks pretty quiet, but we can definitely skate around together, which I think will be fun. So let's invite Peter to skate with us. The day after we shared our first kiss, we did skate around with Peter. That was kind of like a special memory for us. So I feel like for the two of them, skating is kind of like it sort of signifies a little bit the beginning of their relationship. I think Peter's had enough of skating. I'm going to have Blossom stop as well. Maybe they can grab a drink to warm up. Hot coffee, hot corn soup. I think he will get a hot corn soup. Oh no, did his drink get stuck? Oh my gosh. He's not going to die, right? He didn't. He just hurt himself, but that's okay. Oh no, that's enough shaking. That's enough shaking. I don't want you to die. Oh, did he get it? Oh, nice. He managed to get it. Okay, that's good. Aha, Peter's proven victorious against his foe, the stingy vending machine. The formerly stuck item can now be found in his inventory. Maybe now the vending machine can sit and think about what it did. Okay, well, I'm glad Peter got his corn soup and he did not die. That stressed me out a little bit. Blossom also, I want her to get a drink and then I want them to go find somewhere a little bit more private that they can go sit and chat because Peter's feeling a little bit uncomfortable about all the activity around here because he is a more private sim. Let's sit here and these two, they're just going to catch up a little bit, flirt a little bit. Peter's going to try and put some moves on Blossom, even though he knows flirting makes her uncomfortable. I think she's comfortable enough with Peter that she's okay with the flirtation. Let's tell an engaging story. Maybe we can share a little bit what happened at the last Harvest Fest. We could maybe tell that story to Peter and be like, it was wild. You would not believe some of the neighbors. Like, they're just like the wildest characters that you've ever met. Blossom is going to go to the bathroom, and I think that's actually a good idea for Peter too. And then I think we're going to head over to our next lot. All right, we're going to travel. Peter's going to hate this because in Izakaya is like a bar. So there's probably going to be a lot of people there. Plus it is New Year's Eve, but it's the only place where we can watch a TV. So we need to go there so we can watch the countdown to midnight. This is an essential service for us because it's one of the only two things that Peter cares about for New Year's Eve. So we've still got a little bit of time before we need to meet. So let's maybe order a drink. You can just order your favorite drink. And I think we'll get a little bit of food. Maybe we can get some pita and hummus tapas because we want to make sure we order something that's vegetarian so Peter can enjoy it if he feels like it. Blossom, of course, got her classic, a glass of white wine. And it looks like Peter likes, what kind of beer is this? Wutaheft beer. I think that's just like a lager. I'm glad to know what Peter likes to drink. That's really handy. Maybe we can grab a serving together of this hummus. While you're eating, can you come over here and watch New Year's Eve TV? Make sure we get our spot because it's getting pretty crowded in there. Yay! Happy New Year. Oh, they did it 10 minutes early, but that's okay. Now, the big question is, are these two going to kiss? Are they going to give each other a New Year's kiss? Oh, he gave her a little peck on the cheek. I think he's going to reveal a deep secret to her and tell her, like, I've been really waiting to kiss you for so long. And it looks like he got an adoring sentiment. Peter just wants the best for Blossom and thinks she's so wonderful. Oh, that's so cute. So yeah, I love these two. I really do. I actually really love these two. Obviously compared to our previous romances, because we had kind of like this love-hate dynamic with Timothy and Willow, I would say. It wasn't necessarily love-hate. I think they did love each other, but there was also a lot of tension in that relationship. And then there was a lot of intense romance between Willow and Andy. So this is the first slow-paced, nice, normal, friendship to lovers sort of relationship that we've had so far in Crybaby Whims. And I'm really here for it. I'm enjoying this. Aww, so cute. Aww. I do need to make her a little taller, but I think it's cute still. I think it's cute. There we go. Nice. All right, I think we're going to head back to the lodge. Both of them seem to have had a good New Year's, which is good. Okay, so we're back, and I think we're just going to do another woohoo, and then we will go to bed. What we really need to think about with these two is, now that they're together, I do think it's kind of time that we start making things official. But how are we going to do that? Because they do live in separate worlds. So would they maybe move in together, or would they get engaged and then maybe only move in after they get married? Or how exactly do we see their relationship progressing? Are they just going to make their relationship official but not necessarily move in together? What do we think our little Blossom would want? What would she feel more comfortable doing? Because she has been taking things slow, but I do think with the time apart that she's had, she has really missed Peter. And, she's been having a good time at her cottage, of course. She's been enjoying spending time in her garden, building her flower arranging skill, spending time with her chickens, getting to know the locals. But I think there's a part of her that is kind of she's isolated enough now and she's kind of ready to embrace a challenge or to sort of take the next step in her life. I think she did need a little bit of time to kind of process her last few years at home, where she learned the truth about Andy and about her family. And then she had that big fight with Timothy. And then she became more and more distant with Willow. And she's kind of had a little bit of time to process all of that. And so now I think she's ready to, maybe she would accept taking things to the next level. But I think we need to think about what that would look like. So I will end the episode here, but we will be joining these folks next time and continuing their vacation and figuring out exactly how we want to progress their relationship. So for anyone on YouTube, please don't forget to like the episode if you're enjoying the series and subscribe so don't miss an episode, and I will see you next time.
And trying to remain so strong,